Howdy, howdy, howdy. My name is Gunnar Clovis. I'm a game developer, and today I would like to play The Reporter by Torchbearer, formerly known as New World Circuit, and I assume paired up with Johnny Woo. I forget the name. I think it was like Dragon something. I don't remember Johnny Woo's account name. But yeah, The Reporter. So this is the last game as of now that I have not played from Torchbearer, which I'm very excited to. I really like finishing up the libraries. It itches the completionist part of me. And yeah, so it seems like they've changed the colors on their page slightly, which is cool. And they've also implemented they've implemented little blurbs at my behest. And all of those look really good. Yeah, all of those point and click, wall jumping, word collector, boss rush. Yeah, those are all RTS, animal tending, survival game, button mash, spellcasting game. Yep, those are all very correct. Yeah, I agree with all of those. I think those are good. I also do like how they're all in camel. Well, that's not camel case. They're all capitalized, right? Every word is capitalized. So The Reporter is labeled as an exploration mystery game. It's labeled as a visual novel. And it's the only game, besides Pumpkin Task and Surf's Up, so posted that when I first started playing my first episode ever of Itchy for Jim. This is the only one that's not playable in browser. I had to download it. I've had it downloaded. I haven't touched it. I always try and go to these as blind as possible. I ignore everything. So yeah, let's look at it. I do like this cover image quite a lot, actually. I really like the cover image. It's a very simple art, just a few colors. Limited color palette is always good. I always recommend having a limited color palette. And yeah, it just has the title, The Reporter. I think that font, that title could be improved, could be maybe a little bit bigger. You have some dead space over here. It's not important. It's readable, though. I think it could be slightly more readable, but it's certainly fine. I'm just always going to complain about something. That's my job here, right? But yeah, honestly, I think this is probably the strongest cover image, actually, out of all of these games. I really like this cover image. It just has this nice island with a big black lake or something in the center. It's very interesting. It's very mysterious. It draws the eye. It has good color contrast. I think pretty good composition. Yeah, it's nice. And so The Reporter. All right, so WASD to move, E to interact with characters. And yeah, it looks like we have kind of the same top-down movement like with... I forget the name of the game. Like with Pumpkin's Task. Right? It's the same kind of top-down-ish look. Or with Moving On, which I just played. Yeah, so that doesn't really seem like a visual novel. This kind of seems like an adventure game of some kind. And the reason I held off on this was, one, because I had to download it, but two, because it was a visual novel. And visual novels are the number one genre that are the the easiest to develop and make a ton of content for. Like, you just use RenPy, like I have pinned down on my taskbar. RenPy, just plug in RenPy, does all the work for you. You just write stuff. So visual novels tend to be some of the most time-consuming games to play, and I talk a lot on this show if you've not figured that out. And so yeah, I wasn't really thrilled about the idea of a long game, but this was a Weekly Game Jam 132 game. The Reporter's submission for Weekly Jam 132. Theme was Deep Dive, remember that? You are a reporter named Wilson, investigating a suspicious island that is shrouded with a deep secret. The locals seem strange but friendly. Perhaps there is a case worth uncovering here. It is said that all that are drawn here are brought here for a reason. Thanks so much for playing. Okay, very short and sweet. But yeah, that gives a good description, gives controls. And actually, it doesn't look like this was a partnership with Johnny Woo this time. I'm so accustomed to them always working together. But yeah, this looks like what Torchbearer was doing by himself, like with Pumpkin's Task again. Alright, cool. Okay, so let's boot it up and see how it goes. No, hush you. Okay, so this was made with creator version. Huh. Okay. So it's not full screen, which again I always like my games to be full screen, and that's just a simple toggle within Game Maker Studio 2, in your game options, you just let me press this button, or just start in full screen. That's one line of code. It's Windows set full screen, true. And then you could have still one line of code to let you toggle. If I press F11, nothing's going to happen here, so I would expect. But I just want to press F11 and it go full screen, right? That should pretty much always be the case. But this looks good. I really like this lighting. A little bit of lighting, that's nice. I don't know if that's baked into the sprites or if that's actually being done. Oh, goodness. Alright, I can kind of... Cool, so I can go swimming, and there's an edge to it. But yeah, it doesn't really seem to be a problem with swimming. And I could kind of just avoid what they clearly wanted me to go to. I will go back over here to be a good sport, but honestly, I'm not drawn to do that. And I am quick in the water. And yeah, and obviously that's a bug, a minor, unimportant bug, but I kind of go swimming while I'm still on the platform, right? But here we go. Old lady. Oh, I called it perfectly. Old lady! It's not often we have visitors here. First them, and now you. Well, isn't that nice? Don't mind my eyes, sweetheart. I can still see clear as ever. Cool. Oh, no! So yes, again, really awesome text scroll system. Goes away as soon as I walk away, but yeah, I can visit. I love how, yeah, the text, it moves at different paces, and see how it slows and speeds up mid-sentence. That's so cool. And I can still press E to skip, which is mandatory. And yeah, it has this little arrow that's bobbing to show that. That's like all really great. I love the idle animation on the player. A lot of really great stuff here. I like the little label, color for the name. And then I can make a choice. So I press WASD to try and do stuff, but I actually need to use arrow keys separately, which is alright. I'm not using the mouse, so it's okay to make my hands sit on two places on the keyboard like that. So what is this place? I can't remember how I got here. Ooh. The island has no name. It's been here as long as I have. None of us can remember. Can remember. I don't know. I like how they're shaking. It's really cool. Again, very Undertale-y. I believe this is it with some kind of plugin, like Torchbearer told me once. But that's super cool. That's so pro, honestly. I don't really understand why it's on the A and N of can and the R and E of remember. It's kind of strange. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me anymore. It matter much to me. Why don't you dry up, my dear? The locals would love to meet you, I'm sure. They're always a good distraction from the lake. Okay, a little face emoji popped up here. Okay. I'm just an old lady, but the lake draws me in. Doesn't it draw you in, my dear? I apologize, but also I love doing silly voices. Alright. Yeah, so I said, what is this place? I can't remember how I got here. Oh. Well, that's... alright. I love how that text is shaking. That's so cool. I'll get right on it. Thank you. I've lived here a very long time. The lake has always been my best friend. Alright. But then, yeah, I have to use... that's funky, because I don't know, I do like that I can walk away mid-conversation, like, that's kind of cool, but get used to using the arrow keys while I'm in the middle of this conversation, so when the conversation finished, I forgot I'd use WSD, and that just doesn't feel great. Rick. I'm trying to think of a voice for Rick. I just need to commit to something stupid no matter how bad it is. Our new visitor, welcome to the island, where all is well. You may see my twin brother around. Don't worry about him, he speaks crazy. Nice to meet you. I'm a reporter. What is it? Yeah. Oh, reporter. I suppose this island is becoming more popular. It wasn't long ago that another reporter was here, although I'm not sure where she went. They were very interested in the mystery of the lake. It hides many treasures. Did you come here looking for that? Oh man, this is Rick still. No, I used the wrong voice. No, okay. I already forgot the voice I did for Rick. I forgot it like immediately after I did the stupid. It wasn't even a voice. Did you come here looking for that reporter? I'm really not sure where she went. Okay, yeah, no. What threw me off is both Wilson and Rick have yellow text. The names should have different colors for each character that ideally should be matching what the character is. So me as Wilson, you see my jacket is kind of purpley. That should be Wilson's name color, right? And Rick is wearing this weird red shirt and weird red triangle fez hat. That should be his color, so there's an association going on. I got confused who was talking. I did, actually. She was quite well known. Yeah. I see. Cool. Blah, blah, blah. What is this place? What? I didn't say I was a reporter. I said, what is this place? No, our sources say this lake has been causing tremors. The lake shakes indeed, but without the lake, we would not survive. Yeah, that's cool. Cool talk. Good talk. Man, I'm quick. Oh, look at me. Oh, and you can see what happens when I go... Yeah, there's just, like, velocity being added, so watch when I walk sideways. It's pretty slow feeling. Although that's also because of the nature of the screen resolution. It's obviously much wider than it is tall, and so when I walk horizontally, that's our pace. It feels a lot faster when I'm going vertically, but I think that's the same speed. It's just it's hard to tell. I think it's the same speed, but it's harder to tell because the height is so much shorter. But then watch when I walk diagonally. That makes me go faster. Like, I go faster. I swear to goodness, I go faster. I could be wrong about this, of course, but it really feels like I'm going faster. I can tell by the graphics. I go faster in either direction, but here I'm particularly looking at vertically. So I'm going down at this speed, and then I go down at an angle. I go down even faster, and that's just because of how the velocities are being handled. That's a pretty common problem. Not a big deal. I just like to find stuff. I've always broken games. I always find the weird stuff. Oh, wow, a new visitor. Yeah, that's a bad voice for her. But look at her. She has creepy red text, and it's vibrating. Oh, wow, a new visitor. Yes. Oh, but now it's not red? Oh, I'm confused. Okay. The others aren't as excited as I am, but I'm so happy you're here. Why are you so happy? Because of this wonderful island. Don't you see how the lake shimmers? I'm sorry. I don't know, the voices are fun, but I'm really bad at them. Without you, we couldn't be here. Visitors like you make it worth it. You and I are going to be the best of friends, like those two in the corner. Anyway, do you plan on traveling to the lake? I'm very curious about it. Oh, I don't think I can dive that deep. Theme! That's the Game Jam theme. Ah, you said it. I'm very curious about it. Oh, a treasure hunter. How neat. I'm so excited for you to make your way there. Cool, good chat. Alright, who's the two in the corner? What corner? Oh, now I'm walking on the water. So yeah, those hit boxes not quite working. And yeah, this is definitely not a visual novel. This is a lot of gameplay. I'm walking around doing stuff. Oh, I just found scuba gear. That was easy. Hey there. I love the vibrating text, and I don't know how to represent the vibrating text with my voice. I don't know, he's also screaming because it's all caps, I assume because he's hard of hearing. Hey there, name's Stan. Old man Stan. Did you come here about the big old lake? Sure did, but why are you screaming? Ah! What's that? I didn't hear you, son. Hard of hearing. Was that war a few years blew out my eardrum. Then I became a drummer. That's when I blew out the other one. So I became a diver, you know? Everything sounds like it's just about underwater anyway. Yup. Sick. What's that? When am I diving again? Not now, but you can borrow my suit. Cool, good talk. Oh my god. There's a lot of characters here. Oh, it's gonna throw up my voice. I mean, mainly that guy. Mort. How did you get here? You have to leave. You can't be here right now. Why do you seem so scared? Your brother said you speak nonsense. You have no reason to be here. That's not my brother. That's a fish man. I've seen him change forms. The lake swallows them whole and then they come back again and again. Yeah, I didn't say at the beginning, but even from the page, it looked like this game was going to be about Cthulhu. I forget the name of the town, but yeah, the Cthulhu fish people cult kind of deal. Please, can you tell me why? I've lived this nightmare for centuries. You're off your meds, man. You need help. I tried to help, but I can't. It is inevitable. Ah, cool. Sick. And there's all these houses. I don't think I can go in them. Yeah. It's the same problem as having moving off. So yeah, we're walking to this, and for one, the animation should probably stop. That's actually a point of contention. I'm not positive about that, but I don't know. A lot of the time you'd want the animation to stop once you're up against a wall and can't move into it anymore. But my main problem is that I'm pressing D of WSD, obviously, to move right, and so I'm stuck in the wall, and then I press W, like now, I press S, like now, and I don't move. That the fact that I'm trying to move right is stopping me from doing anything else, which really sucks. I should be able to hold D and W at the same time and move up, right? And then I'd move up and then start going diagonally once I got free, right? That's how that should resolve. Alright, we got some graves and a girl. Becky. Oh, Becky, the cult leader. Oh, she's terrifying. But I'm also just wearing scuba gear now. Welcome to my island where I am the leader. You have to do what I say. If you don't, I'll scream. You need some friends, kid. Whatever you say, just so long as you never ever touch my dolly. Visitors like you are always so rude and inconsiderate. The last bad man that threw my dolly in the lake ended up here, in the dirt. If you don't get my dolly, my brother will dig a fourth grave just for you. That escalated quickly. Take it easy. Go find my dolly. Alright, dolly. Dolly quest. More huts. Oh, this island is so big. Oh, there's so many characters. Deep, deep, deep. Dive, 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 deep, 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 dive, 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 deep, 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 dive, dive, die. Cool. More of that. Oh, cool. This guy just never stops. Awesome. So yeah, okay, that's sick. That's actually, I was just thinking of this exact thing. Because this... Oh, okay. Well, the text box should have disappeared as I walked away, but it goes away when I hit E. But yeah, like with the old lady, felt bad when I walked away accidentally when I was trying to manipulate the menu and use WSD, and I just end the conversation. But having a guy that just never shuts up and is repeating the Game Jam theme, by the way, which is good. This is a really great usage of it. That's the perfect kind, but I wish his text box functions like how the old lady's does. I walk away and immediately disappears. I wish it would also disappear when I walked away, but that's a good use, having a character that just infinitely says nonsense so that you have to walk away from the conversation. Really good usage of having this mechanic justifies it. Alright, some rocks that I swim through. No, it's more... Yeah, so it does seem like they're moving around a decent bit. Maybe, I don't know, it's hard to tell. I really cannot tell where I am. And that's the lake there in the center, yes. Chelsea. You said something about the two in the corner who liked each other, and I can't find a corner. I think I've seen everyone. It's impossible to tell, though. Rick. Yeah, he's a crazy one. Theresa. The lake is so beautiful. Don't you think the lake is beautiful? It's beautiful, but seems deeper than it is. Deep, dark, dive. My husband has a scuba, but I'm not sure I'm strong enough to swim so deep. I give up. But I suppose I'll sit here and stare at this beauty. I'm sorry, I drifted off. What do you need, sir? Where's your husband? The fisherman. He's over by the blue house. Very cool. And Rick does not give a crap. Down here, yeah, press E to dive in the lake. Pretty sure that's everybody, so I'm gonna dive. Ooh, that's scary. Oh, I got eaten. Oh, well, that was... I died. I got eaten. Huh. Alright. The water is deep and dangerous. This would definitely require some scuba gear. Yeah, well, I found the scuba gear. What else was I supposed to do? It can't just be the end of the game, right? Right? Oh, that'd be very, very anticlimactic. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for this type of game that you would die in the end. That totally tracks, but it didn't seem like much happened. I thought there was going to be something else. And yeah, I can't go into any of the houses. Well, scuba main. Oh, cool. No, this was made with Johnny. All right, yeah, he should be credited on the page. Yo, what up? My name is John. I'm the artist for this Game Jam project. I drew everything you see here. You're a very talented artist. Life is hard enough, but you still made a game. Both are true. That's nice of you to say. One day, I'll be an incredible artist. You can do it too. If you draw, write, program, make music, you can be a creator if you work hard. It's a long journey, but if you learn every day, then there's no way you won't create something unforgettable. Just hang in there. I love the slow text. Oh my god, I love this. Oh, this is such a great little Easter egg cameo. I love it so much. That was so motivational. I'm gonna start making games today. I didn't ask for all that advice, but thanks. Woohoo. Oh, that was sick. Yeah, Marlon. Hey, my name is Marlon, and I programmed this Game Jam project. I'm so happy that you played my game. I had a lot of fun creating it despite having a cold and all. Achoo. I really love your game. I really love your game. Wow, that's a lot of enthusiasm. I can't take all the credit. My buddy Johnny here did the art. I never would have thought we would have made a game together. After over 10 years of friendship, I love to make games. It's all I think about now. Don't you share my passion? Ah, sarcasm. Hey, yeah, sure, I just want to play the game already. Of course I do. Games are my life. So happy to hear that. You really are an awesome human being, and I bet you can do anything you set your mind to. Ah, this is so wholesome. And you know me, I like wholesome things, and this is perfect. Oh, this little island is actually maybe my favorite thing I've played in the Itchy for GM series. I love this. Oh no, I wanted to say something else. See what happened. Life is hard enough. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, those are the two in the corner they were talking about. Oh, got it. I love it. Oh, that was such a good hint for that. Oh, duh. I love it. Also, I can kind of swim off screen. Oh, goodness. Oh, it looks like I'm stuck. Okay, so what I think, there's like this barrier, but there's not a barrier on the bottom. And so I go down, and then I go left. And then I went up, and now I can't come back. So I had to go back down, right, and up to get out, which is interesting. So I don't know. I'm looking for... That could just be the game. But I would feel bad if I gave up, because it seems like that's the whole game, and there was something more. Does it seem like I had to find the little girl's dolly or something, but I cannot find anything besides for Johnny and Marlon. It's very dark. It's very dark. Yep, I remember those. I can't find anything else. Alright, I think that's it. I think that's the game. So I press E and I'm gonna get eaten again by a spooky monster. I don't know, it restarts me at the beginning though, so it makes me feel like there's something else to it. I should call it here. Thank you so much for watching. I really like this game. A lot of cute stuff about it. Really like the art. It's very atmospheric. I love all the characters. Having kind of a Cthulhu-inspired game, always really cool. I think this was a great use of the jam theme of Deep Dive. I really like this. A lot of really smart stuff. I love these little waves. Yeah, it's a nice art style. It's just a lot of really good stuff about this game. Again, actually, every time Marlon and Johnny make a game, the audio is always really good, and I really like the music for this game. Yeah, I like this game a lot. I think that's it. I kind of hope that's it. If there's something more that I just cannot find, I'd feel bad, but I don't know. I can't. I know I shouldn't make myself put the burden on myself to auto-magically find everything about the game. If it isn't explained or hidden, then it isn't explained or it's hidden. So, you know. But thank you so much for watching. I hope this was interesting in some regard. I know this video didn't have as much game development and gameplay critique as I normally do, as this it was a dialogue-heavy game, and I feel like I need to read the dialogue. So that's taking up all my brain power and throat muscles and all that. If you have initiative.io or otherwise, if you have a game of any kind you'd like me to play, please drop a link in the comments. I'd love to play them. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please keep making games. Yeah, love you. Love each other. Love yourself. Look out for one another. Trust your friends. Don't talk crap behind people's backs. And goodbye.